What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with our Starship Anamnesis video. I know it's been a little bit, but there hasn't really been too much going on in the game. I have been playing. I am going to keep up with everything. There was a rerun banner that happened last week, but it wasn't really anything like grand, so I didn't actually cover it since it's just old units. If you guys do want me to cover reruns as well, when they come back around, if they get buffs or anything, because I don't think they got any buffs, because nothing was shown here. Because, like, right here, we have Miracle coming back with a... Well, not coming back, but the Miracle unit got a whole bunch of buffs. And I didn't see anything like this for the old units. Because if we scroll up here... Yeah, see, no rebalances for the units right here. So they're exactly the same, so I didn't feel a need to really cover it. We have two brand new characters, as you can see right here. We have Celine and Myuria getting seasonals. Which was revealed on the live stream that they did yesterday, as well as they revealed that Star Ocean First Departure R will be featured and have a booth at TGS, Tokyo Game Show 2019. So we may get a chance to see some gameplay for that, or even some story scenes. So if you guys want to see that as well, leave a like down below and let me know. Because I wouldn't mind doing like a trailer breakdown. I've never played First Departure, so this would be my first, well, it will be because I'm going to buy the game. It'll be my first experience into this title. Because I've really only played 4 and 5 are really the only ones I've really played. But let's go over everything else real quick. So Miracle, let's go over Miracle real quick, just what kind of got buffed. She got an attack buff. She got an attack buff for her rush. Obviously, all her moves got upgraded. And we got another ability down here. Which I don't think they actually covered here. Oh, new skill, Axe Kick. Okay, there you go. But let's just go over the updated stuff. Obviously, the stuff in white text is what's upgraded from what it used to. I don't know what it used to be. I'd have to go and look back at the old stuff, but it looks like for talent number 1, the crit rate was raised to 40% for self, and 40% when at close range to an enemy for all. So obviously you want to stay within close proximity of what you're attacking. It looks like talent number 2 is AP recovery speed was 50%, and it was changed just to all, so I'm assuming her talent number 2 was just a self buff, but now it's going to do your entire party. Talent number 3 is attack plus 30% for self, so I'm guessing it was probably a 15 or 20% before that. That's what I really like about Star Ocean is, you know, old units can get buffs like this. Talent number 4, it looks like the first part is staying the same. AP cost minus 20% for self is the same, but then attack is plus 20%, 30%, 40% when at 100, 150, and 200 hit count, respectively, for self. So I'm guessing these numbers were probably about half of what they were. And then obviously talent 5 and 6 are brand new talents. AP cost minus 40% at hit count 400 plus for self. That's a pretty high hit count, but with how Miracle is kind of like a scratch and claw character, you can probably get up to that pretty easily. And then critical rate plus 100% at hit count 600 for self. Once again, you know, it's not really that hard to get up there. Even if you're playing with AIs, if you are the one controlling Miracle, it's pretty easy to just keep the combo going. I mean, obviously, depending on what kind of enemies you're dealing with. But overall, I feel like it's pretty easy to stay up there. Even when I leave it on auto battle, before I even start my rushes most of the time on a 3-stage mission, I'm usually between 4 to 600 anyway. So she would definitely be a good unit to use as an attacker. If you don't have any of the new units, but you have her and you've had her for a while, she'd definitely be someone to work on. And obviously, once you get all her awakening stuff done. And then talent 6 is deal 5% additional damage from skills as a hit, and double hit for self. Aggro minus 1, that's nice, obviously, overall, but it's even more nice if you are having to worry about doing co-op and your tank isn't tanking. I mean, obviously, you're not always going to have a defender in your party, but if you do, sometimes they can be a little stingy on holding the aggro. And then she also gets air dodge, which is really nice. And then, as we said before, her new skill is Axe Kick. So let's go over to the actual new units. Let's go over Myuria first real quick. So overall stats are pretty nice. 18,000 HP, 3,500 attack, defense is 1,900. So overall, really solid unit. What else? Let's look down here, actually. She is a great sword attacker, which is very interesting for a character like Myuria, since she's, normal Myuria is just really a caster. Talent number 1, damage to enemies 20%, and then 40% when Myuria is at 100% HP. I'll have to see how she kind of plays, just because, you think great sword attacker. She's really not going to be that quick, I would think. So keeping her at 100% HP all the time for that 40% boost may be a tad difficult, but I guess we'll see. And obviously, after we're done with this breakdown, I will have a video right after this where I'm going to do my summons. I have enough for 3 multis, so I'll be going in on this banner, see if we can get lucky. Talent number 2, AP cost minus 30% when at skill chain 2+ for self. And then 2% HP drain from skills at skill chain 4. Oh, I like that. I like the HP drain. Okay. Obviously for self. Talent number 3 is attack plus 15% at 100% HP. Once again, the 100% HP. So I'm really going to have to see how she kind of plays, because it seems like a lot of this stuff is dependent on her staying alive, obviously. And then we'll go over the skills down here afterwards. So yeah, talent 4, 30% attack, and then HP plus 20%, so that's pretty nice. You're already taking that 18,000 and what, so you're getting, you're definitely going over 20k easily with that. She does have air dodge, which is nice. Deal 5% additional damage from skills as a hit, double hit for self, so she has that same thing that Miracle has down here with the double hit. Rush is myriad flowers, woven profusely. Hit count plus 75 for party. AP cost minus 60% to self for 20 seconds. So that's actually very nice. Obviously, you want to save that for being the final rush, because you want to be able to combo as much as you can during that time period. Skills are Saki Madar, Blooming and Profusion. Okay, these are going to be really hard to say. Hanatatsu, Dairen Shokuman, Kabin, Retsuya, Ardent Petal Flower. So I'm assuming the ones in English are probably ones that actually already exist in the game, and then these other ones are probably ones that don't exist. So let's go over Celine real quick before we get on out of here, and then I'll go do my summons. She is a dagger shooter. I love the dagger shooters because I think it's the most ridiculous concept in the world. Looking at the stats, obviously she is a shooter. And 14,000 HP, attack is 2,400, defense 1,700. Pretty decent for a ranged character. Talent number 1, attack and intellect damage plus 35%, and then 65% when Celine is another 100% HP unit. I mean, a lot of units kind of have that sort of skill added on, where it's just kind of like they want you to keep them fully healed at all times to make them useful. But that attack and intellect is very nice. Talent 2 is critical rate plus 20% after using Mystic Knives or Edge Explorer to all for 10 seconds. And then critical rate minus 20% after using Mystic Knives or Edge Explorer to enemy for 10 seconds. So I assume... I'm trying to see where her skills are, because we have the skills for... We have the skills for you. Yeah, whatever. Let's just keep going. It's not a big deal. Obviously, those are the skills that you need to use. Talent number 3 is Arc Action Growth inflicts attack minus 20% to all enemies for 10 seconds. Arc Action Growth gains 20% attack when Celine is at 100 HP% for self. Talent number 4, Doom Parade drains 2% of damage done as HP for self. Also has air dodge, and then the rush is called Adventure Road, which grants AP cost minus 30%, critical rate and damage plus 40% to all for 20 seconds. So very nice to kind of get that. With the critical rate and damage plus 40%, you obviously want to start with her rush first, so you have that 40% damage for the rest of your rushes. So maybe do something where you proc your, what do you call it, your order, as it's called in the game, for your extra rush damage, then proc this, and then just do all your other rushes right after hers, so you can get the maximum damage output. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much everything. Right down here, it looks like they have the stuff for the event shop, the event boss right here. Looks like this is a coin. I assume this is the event currency. We get these like Koro coins, and then obviously we have the event weapons right here. Or those actually might be the summonable ones. No. These should be the event ones. Which means I don't see any. We probably don't have any new weapons for them yet. But anyways, guys, that is it. Let me know what you guys think about these units. Are you going to be summoning for Celine or Myuria? Definitely let me know down below. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I will see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.